So, Nvidia revealed their RTX family today of graphics cards. And I'm going to get into why they're a steaming pile of garbage very soon. But right now, I'm going to be talking about my opinion on it. So, it started at the event. I wasn't there, but I watched a live stream on it. And, oh boy, it was bad. From the beginning, they started interviewing people for about 16 minutes. And then, for the other hour and a half, which they didn't get into games until an hour and a half into the convention, but for that hour and a half, they kept on explained ray tracing, and why you need it in your life. If you don't know what ray tracing is, it's basically lights and shadows. Basically trying to improve lights and shadows. For example, shadows might be better, fire reflecting off of someone's eyes better, something like that. But I mean, it's kind of a mechanic that you don't really need. Something like Nvidia's Hairworks, which is actually, in my opinion, probably a better mechanic than ray tracing. But I mean, it's whatever. I think it's a pretty cool mechanic, but I mean, I'm not going to notice it when I'm playing games. And you turn it off, I'm not going to notice anything. But anyways, they then after that hour and a half was over, they talked about games and how ray tracing was so important in the games. They revealed games like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Battlefield 5, and this one game it's a new game. It's like a Fallout, and it's kind of similar to Fallout, but yeah, in Russia and stuff. But anyways, yeah, they finally got into the GPUs and they revealed them, they revealed the RTX 2080 Ti, the RTX 2080, and the RTX 2070, and well, they didn't give us much about them. They gave us how much 6 times fast. For example, the 2070 is 6 times faster than what? It just says 6 times faster on their website. Anyways, yeah, they announced them, and at the event, they said that the 2070 would be $500, the 2080 would be $700, and the 2080 Ti will be $1,000. But I mean, you go on Nvidia's website, the 2080 Ti is at $1,200. You go on Nvidia's website for the 2080, it's $800. You go on Nvidia's website for the 2070, it's $600. So what? It's $100, $100-$200, big difference in pricing. Okay, maybe they're talking about other cards, not reference-based cards. All right, you go on Amazon and you look at the reference-based 2080 and 2080 Ti's. They're the same price as the non-reference-based ones are the same price as the reference-based ones on Nvidia's website. So, what's happening here? And it gets weirder from that. If you look at the release dates, there's only release dates on Nvidia's website for the 2080 Ti and the 2080, not for the 2070. So, what's happening? Well, I don't know. Maybe Nvidia's website is very bugged, but I don't know. And what I think is going to happen is when they release the specs for these cards, well, they've released the specs, but once when they release the actual performance of these cards, I bet it's not going to be very much different from the old generation, maybe 20 times faster. For example, the 2070 being maybe 20 times faster than the 1070 in a certain game. And for an extra $200, you're basically paying for this ray tracing. which I find is pretty stupid. So, yeah, that's what happened at Nvidia's event. Maybe this will be different once when we hear performance numbers, but right now, I was looking forward to buying the 2070 because I thought it was going to be a card that's going to be costing $400 and have the same performance as like a 1080 Ti. But it looks like I'm spending my money on either what AMD has to offer in 2019 or a 1070 Ti, because that might be appealing to me. So yeah, that's what I think about Nvidia's event. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.